couple weeks ago, I was at Goodwill and I happened to stumble across this High School Musical all access book. I looked through all the pages, they're all there, and it's in pretty good condition. The binding is a little bit wobbly, but other than that, it is in pretty good condition. So I thought I would take a look through it and show you. So we have, like, when you open it up, see the binding's kind of a little messed up right here. Other than that, it's in good condition. And you have all the cast right here. You got Chad, you got Taylor, you got Troy, Gabriella, Sharpay, and Ryan. Troy and Gabriella right here. And then you have Taylor and Chad, and Sharpay and Ryan. Then you have Gabrielle over here and Troy right here. Life at East High can be pretty crazy sometimes, but it's always a lot of fun. After all, what's better than hanging out with your friends, whether you're bonding over a Bunsen burner in the chemistry lab, playing basketball with your buddies, or singing and dancing on stage. And when summer comes, watch out. Even when they're working, Wildcats know how to have a great time. You open it up to the first page, and it's the New Year's Eve party. We got Troy right here from the first scene where they're singing. We have Gabriella right here. Troy and Gabriella both singing at the New Year's party. And then here's another photo. And it's Sky Mountain Ski Resort. As Troy Bolton thought that going to Sky Mountain Ski Resort would be another family vacation. And Gabrielle Montez thought she'd just hang out with her mom before transferring yet to another new school. Little did they know what surprises awaited in. This is basically how they first meet each other. And here we have a postcard that Troy wrote to Chad. It says, "Yo Chad, Sky Mountain is awesome. I hit the slopes every morning for some serious snowboarding. Wait till you see the killer 720 spin I learned. Then Dad and I play hoops every afternoon so I don't lose any of my moves over break. See you in a few days, dude. Go Wildcats," and signed Troy. And then this is to Gabriella's friend from her other school. It says, "To Alley-oop from Gabriella A.M." I don't really know how to pronounce that. It says, "Hey, how are you? Have you enjoyed any of the winter break, or have you buried your... Oh my god. Have you had your nose buried in a chemistry textbook the whole time? I've actually having a pretty good time at the ski resort, even though I really miss you." And these are our other friends, Susan, Kay, and Jennifer at Medford High, the school that she went to before she transferred to East High. I have to admit, I was pretty bummed out when Mom told me that I had to change schools again. And in the middle of the academic year, at first I was just spent every day curled up in a comfy chair by the fireplace and read some of the up-teen books I brought with me. I know, big surprise, right? But the weather has been so perfect and the snow is beautiful that I have finally give skiing a try. Mom and I took a few lessons, even though I fell down a lot. It was really fun. Tomorrow night is the big New Year's Eve party at the resort, throwing a party just for teens. Mom says I have to go. I'm sure I'll get nervous and have a terrible time, I know. Oh, sorry. I know. I need to get over my shyness. I'm working on it. Okay? Anyways, I'll send you another email and let you know how it goes. That's all for now. I'll write again when I get to my new school. Let you know what's up. And then she says, "Miss you," and then signed Gabriella. And then that's the invitation to the ski resort's Rockin' New Year's Eve party. For teens only. And then we have Troy and Gabriella's karaoke tips. It says, "Choose a song that works with your voice. Calm your nerves by taking a few deep breaths before you start. Don't stare at the monitor that displays the song and the lyrics the whole time you're singing. Look at the audience, try to move around a bit and have fun. Be careful with that mic. Swinging it around may break it or hit somebody in the head. Or they should also put on there, be careful when you're dancing, that you might fall off the stage almost. You know that scene where Gabriella almost falls off the stage? Speaking of the mic, if you're ready to hit a high note, hold it a few inches away from your mouth. Everyone's eardrums will appreciate it. Nah, put that baby close, man. We wanna hear that up close. Don't let somebody else's great performance keep you from getting on stage. Everyone has a song to sing in their unique way, and always clap and cheer for others. After all, we're all in this together. On the next page is Gabriella's first day at East High. Gabriella definitely had a few butterflies in her stomach on the first day at East High. After moving so many times because of her mom's job, she should have been used to being the new girl, but walking into a school of strangers never gets any easier. Fortunately, the receptionist in the school office gave her a packet of handouts with all kinds of information about the East High and the Fighting Wildcats. Yeah, that really sucks that she has to transfer a lot. I wonder what kind of job her mom does. It says name of the high school, East High School, mascot Wildcat, school colors red and white. There's their school logo. And then the rivals are the West High Knights and South High Tigers, their biggest rivals. Her paper says, welcome to East High School. We want you to have an oh my god, I cannot read today. Academically enriching experience at our school, not to mention a lot of fun. There are a wide variety of student clubs, after-school activities, and athletic teams, so we hope you get involved. Here are a few fun facts about East High to get started. If you have any questions, my door is always open. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name because I'll probably pronounce it wrong. Yeah, I don't know. If someone wants to give me a pronunciation, go ahead. And then it's funny how she's like, I'm not going to get into any clubs for a while. And then she ends up getting into like the decathlon and then the singing thing. Here's a photo of her. Then that's where her and Troy meet in the hallway. And then there's Gabrielle and Taylor. I don't remember where this is from. And then this is a scene when they first get back to school. There's an orientation packet. There's the fight song words. Then there's the school cheers. And then here we have an envelope that actually opens. And we have some Wildcat stickers. I think that's all. Wait, there's one more. Oh, there's one more. I didn't even know this was in there. Let me feel around, make sure there's no more. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know there was one more. Well, they're not actually stickers. They're just like things like you could probably like tape on your wall or something. But I just keep them in the envelope because they're like kind of like nostalgic and they're like the only ones I have. And I kind of like to keep it in envelopes. That way when I open the book every time, I can like pull these out. So, but we have the Wildcats thing right here. Then we have this one. That's like a basketball with a Wildcat on it. This red one right here with the basketball at the end that says Wildcats. I only seen like these two in here. I didn't even know this one was in here. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. These are actually stickers. Because I looked right here, it looked like this, and then I peeled it back. And so it actually is a sticker. That's pretty freaking cool. They're actually stickers. It's stupid to think that, duh, of course they would be stickers, but with the way the paper was, I didn't think they really were, but I guess they are. And we got the next page, which is all about like the drama club type thing. It says when it was time for this year's winter musical, there was as much drama off stage as on. Everyone knows that Sharpay and Ryan always get the lead roles, but this year they lost out to newcomers to the theater world, Troy Bolton and Gabrielle talk about tension backstage, but the show must go on. Everyone pulled together to make Twinkletown one of the best musicals East High had ever seen, which they really did. I mean, I know Sharpay and Ryan always like get the real, like the big roles, and it kind of sucked that when like Troy and Gabriella came in, that they didn't get like that lead role like they always had. But I think with like Troy and Gabriella, they really did bring a lot of people together, and they got more people interested in the musical theater. So I think that's really a good thing that they kind of came in. Here's the audition list. Of course, Sharpay's huge signature and Ryan. Then we have the single auditions. We have Jason, Susan, Allie, Joe. What does that say? Oh, that says Alan. Sindra, Howard, and then we have Kathy. Miss Darbus's notes here. We're going to look at Jason's. So shy, positive, extra will fade into background nicely. Susan, totally off key. Maybe next year. I want you to know. Al, we could work in chorus with practice. Lots of practice. Alan. Lovely pitchy about the voice.
That I couldn't sneeze, see.
Sindra hits high notes only dogs can hear. If you remember that scene where she like saying like Sindra, she should join the opera, man, because she really hits those high notes. Somersaults, weird hand gestures, monotone voice, no. All those people that did those weird hand gestures.
But you were right beside me.
Sharpay, of course, is brilliant, a star in the making, yes. And Ryan, wonderful dance moves, love jazz hands, bravo.
It's so good to be seen, so good to be heard. Don't have to say a word.
And then we have Miss Darbus right here. All the other kids that audition. Sindra over here. Then that's when Troy and Gabriella, that seems like that's from like, oh, that is from the scene where they came in at like the last second when like the show was over. When they did all like those disruptions to their other competitions. Here's Miss Darbus right here. This is at like the performance. Here's Sharpay and Ryan's performance, and then there's Troy and Gabriella's. And then we have Miss Darbus's theater rule book. It says every member of the drama department is expected to follow the rules in this booklet to the letter, although they may seem somewhat strange to those of you who do not have my extensive theatrical background. Rest assured that they are based on the experience of thousands of actors throughout the century. So be warned, what you may call mere superstition, others call prudence. Never open an umbrella on stage. However, if the character must open an umbrella as part of the play's auction, do so with the umbrella pointed downward to ward off bad luck. Never say William Shakespeare's Macbeth is how it's pronounced anywhere near the theater. You should always refer to this particular drama as the Scottish play. There are so many stories about bad luck that people have encountered because they broke this simple rule. His name is very cursed. I think it is because of what he did in the play and like what happened and all that. I believe that's why his name is so like cursed like that. So I don't even like saying that name myself. I don't like the way it like ties together anyways, so I don't even like saying it. It says never say good luck to a performer as they go on stage. Instead, break a leg. Whistle backstage or in dressing room. If you do, the play will fail and you will be fired. Never look at an audience through the curtain backstage. Never leave fear completely dark. Instead, must always leave a light burning on center stage. The theater is empty. This will keep ghosts from haunting the theater. That's why they called it a ghost light. Don't worry about bad dress rehearsal. A perfect rehearsal before the opening means The night will go badly. A bad rehearsal means that everything will be right on the night. Then we have the callbacks of Arnold and Minnie. Thursday, 3:30 p.m. auditorium, Ryan and Sharpay Evans, Gabrielle Montez, and Troy Bolton. And then I think that got like rescheduled because, you know, Sharpay didn't want them to like make it, and so they like did it on like 3:30. And then the next page, we have some more stuff over here. It says a lot of work went into the winter musical, starting with auditions, ending with opening night. The sets had to be built. Thank goodness there are always plenty of students in detention to take care of that. The costumes had to be designed and made. The dance just had to be choreographed. And check out the rehearsal schedule of cast and crew to put in so many long hours to get the show on the boards. Here's the detention scene where Gabrielle is like painting that moon thing, and like Sharpay was talking to her. And then there's Troy in the tree. And then of course, like in the scene, Chad was down below. Kelsey over here, Sharpay and Ryan, and then there's Troy and Gabriella right there. And then we have the Twinkletown rehearsal schedule week, final week. On the 6th, they had rehearsal Act 1, Troy, Gabrielle, Sharpay, Ryan. Rehearsal Act 2, same people, blocking with extras. Day off, but keep memorizing your lines. And then run through for lighting and sound cues. And then run through, be ready to stay late. Lots of tech run through. And then dress rehearsal, opening night, hair/makeup at 4:30 p.m., show at 7. The second performance, show at 7, closing show, after party. Make several copies of the calendar, keep them in your room, your locker, your backpack, your purse. I didn't have the schedule is not an acceptable excuse. Be prompt, be prepared, ready to dazzle. And then after party at Miss Darby's house, 10 p.m. pizza will be served. And then there is the Twinkletown sketches for the Arnold and Minnie by Sharpay Evans. It says too busy. Think classic, think elegant, think Minnie. That's better, but seeing what worries me. And then it says Brava, the character defining costume, Miss Darbus this one. And then that's just like the stage plan. There is a Twinkletown prop list, diamond necklace, ladder, tinsel garland, disco ball, table lamp, beaded lampshade, 4 lamps, stained glass, lampshade, Christmas tree lights, 3 stands, white bulbs, 3 stands, multicolored bulbs, lava lamp, candle, 7. Stage cover with golden glitter telescope. Oh my goodness. Astronomy map. Oh my goodness. Poster of the skyline at night. Block light. Posters, black light. Night light. Sequence top hat. Flashlight. Then we have Twinkletown, the pamphlet, a new musical. And then right here we have Troy and Gabriella and Sharpay and Ryan looking at them like with looks because they're like newcomers. It says book by Miss Darbus, music directed by Kelsey Nielsen, produced and directed by Miss Darbus, starring the members of the East High School Drama Club.
Troy Bolton and Gabriella Montez as Arnold and Minnie.
The Minnie's understudy Sharpay. Oh yeah, those two got the lead role of Arnold and Minnie. Then chorus line and other extras. Choreographer Ryan, composer Kelsey. There will be a 15-minute intermission. And then we have the cast bios. We have Troy Bolton, Arnold. Troy Bolton is cast. Oh my god. Also, captain of the East High Wildcats basketball team, the first player ever to make the varsity team sophomore year. This year, under his leadership, the Wildcats have won district championship for the first time in 3 years. This is his stage debut. Troy would like to thank Chad Danforth, Zeke for having his back at all times, Gabrielle for helping him discover a new side of himself, Gabriella's. She's a new transfer student in addition to work drummer club. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Scholastic Decathlon team. She also sings in our church choir. This year she helped lead the Scholastic Decathlon team to victory over West High. Twinkletown is Gabrielle's theatrical debut. She'd like to thank Taylor for her encouragement, Kelsey for the wonderful songs, and Troy Bolton for always being there for her. And then we have Sharpay Evans, Minnie's understudy. It says she's the co-president of the drama club. Previously, she has appeared in 17 theatrical productions at East High. She played the lead in the fall play, winter musical, and spring musical. She has been studying acting, tap, ballet, modern dance, and singing stage movement. I don't know what this says. Something stage combat and mime for many years. Although she is not playing the lead in this particular production, she would like to thank Mr. Iris for writing a wonderful play, and she would also like to thank Ryan for his constant background support. And then we have Ryan right here. He is the co-president with the sister Sharpay of the drama club. Previously, he's appeared in the fall play, holiday talent show, winter musical, spring musical. Although he considers himself an all-around performer who can sing, dance, and act, his special passion is choreography. He has also begun to develop in costume design based on his own unique, some would even say, avant-garde fashion sense. He would like to thank Sharpay Evans and for her inspiration and Miss Darbus for her vision. And then we have Kelsey, who is the composer. The score for Twinkletown, she has been studying piano, flute, and cello for the last 10 years. She began focusing on musical composition in 8th grade and has now at least written 536 pop songs, 5, where he has 2, I don't know what that is, in symphony for cello and flute. This is her first score for musical theater. She would like to thank Miss Darvis for the opportunity and Troy Bolton and Gabrielle for their constant encouragement. And this is Miss Darvis, the drama club faculty leader, producer, director, writer. She has been driving force behind the East Side Drama Club for the past 15 years. In addition to producing and directing, she coaches, guides, and mentors aspiring actors, helping them achieve greatness through hard work and correct breathing tech. And then this is just the back. It says like learn what Sharpay did, and then trust us. Her dreams will help you soar. It's like an advertisement thing. Proud sponsor of the East High Drama Club. And yeah, that is what is in the pamphlet. And then next we have the basketball page. It's under the leadership of Captain Troy Bolton. The basketball team won their first district championship in 3 years. East High students won't forget the final thrown shot that won the game for a long time, especially with these souvenirs to remind them. East High Wildcats starting lineup. We have Troy Bolton forward. He's a junior. Chad Danforth is a guard and a junior. Zeke Baylor center junior. Jason Cross is forward junior. And Austin Anderson is guard and he is a senior. Basketball schedule right here. On November 30th, 7 p.m. home game versus West High Knights versus South High Tigers. December 7th, 7 p.m. away game. On December 14th, North versus the North High Norsemen. Home game, another away game on December 21st, versus the Angelton High Anglers. And then versus Crossville High Mustangs, January 4th, 7 p.m. home game, Jan 11th, 7 p.m. away game. Pearland High Lions, and then the final one is the 18th, 7 p.m. home game. Deer Park High Archers. And then we have the tickets versus the West High Knights, Troy Bolton. There's like the Wildcat mascot, the cheerleaders. I think there's Troy right there. There's Chad. And then there's Troy with the winning trophy. And then there's like the playbook. Alright, so here's like the high school activity schedule. It says East High is always buzzing with activity, even after classes are over. From the drama club, yearbook staff to student council, there's always something fun to do with your friends every afternoon. Here's a few awards. We have Fastest Calculator, Math Merit Award, Fastest Mouth in the State, Debate Club, Liberty Club, Biggest Bookworm. And then we have like a bunch of other clubs. We have like the French Club. There's an annual cooking competition. I'm sure Zeke has one of those. And then Spanish Club. And then we have the Latin Club right here. Wildcats right here. There's Martha, Gabriella. Then we have that sign when they're like doing like nice things for each other. There's Taylor and Chad talking about Troy. And then there is Zeke right there. And we're going to take a look at the lockers. And then I think we're going to take a look at the next page right here. And then after that is like the High School Musical 2, like the Lava Spring stuff. These couple pages here. I think I'm going to do a part 2 of this and like show you all like the High School Musical 2 stuff in another video. Because I'm getting kind of tired. Because I don't want to make this video too long, and I'm getting kind of tired from like reading because it's so much to read. So we're gonna do a part 2 of this, so stay tuned for part 2 on all this stuff. So we're gonna go back to the lockers. It says want to find out what people are really like, sneak peek inside their lockers. Are they serious brainiacs, wild wacky comedians, or political whiz kids? Are they dreaming of an athletic glory, fantasizing about the next great meal they'll make, or working on a third draft for an Oscar acceptance speech? Once you check out their stuff, you'll know their personalities. The first one we open is Zeke's locker. There's the creme brulee. It says trying the 29th this weekend. Of course, we know he's into bacon. He is a basketball player, but his secret passion is bacon. And this is from Sharpay. It says, thank you for the kind gift. It's always a pleasure to hear from one of my fans. Your support and endorsement means everything to me. It says, Zeke, the cookies were awesome. I couldn't have made it through yet another grueling rehearsal without them. Sharpay. The next locker that we open, if this will open, is Gabriella's locker. She has like a bunch of like chemistry stuff in here, and then we have a note right here from Troy. It says, feeling the need to get back to nature, follow the yellow door and up the stairs. Hope to see you soon, Troy. I remember this was Gabriella's because of the note from Troy in here. And then we have the Scholastic Decathlon schedule. And then I think we all know who this lockers is. It is the one and only Troy's. He has basketball, a basketball hoop right here. And then there's a note from Gabriella. It says, Troy, meet me after school on the front steps. I'm thinking pizza, Gabriella. And then he has all like the Wildcats stickers and all that. And of course, we know who this locker is. It says Sharpay. It's pink. We know it's the Queen's locker. I heard the locker's still pink. And then here is a note from Zeke. It says, although some people think you're a lemony tart, I know you're sugary sweet. Please accept these almond cookies as a sign of my deepest devotion. Yours, Zeke. Fabulous. And then Sharpay stores newspaper in her locker. There's Sharpay. She's probably got like 50 like copies of this. And then there's some pictures of herself. Surprised she doesn't have like a picture of like Ryan in here. Of course, she's all about herself. She's got some pretty lights in here though. A bag, some cute fancy hangers, and a yearbook. She's got 2 like books up there, but not really much in her locker. The final page that I'm going to stop at, the next one is like the lava sprains and High School Musical 2 stuff. It says, forget watercolors or your backyard oil paintings of your dog. I think this is pronounced Bearez, but I don't know. It says the East High art teacher always wants to dig deep when it comes to creative art. As he always, it's Mr. Oh my God. He always says every piece of your work must reveal a part of your soul. Check out this assignment, for example. Basically, says self-portrait, but this is a different twist. They want them to draw like still life that best like represents them. Taylor's, it's life on this earth wouldn't be possible without chemistry. This is why I find the subject endlessly fascinating. Bunsen burners are the flasks of chemical reveal to me. And then we have Chad's, which is of course basketball. He said, dude, this assignment was way too easy. Basketball, man. That's what represents me best. And then Kelsey's is a piano. It's probably not a big surprise, but the piano keyboard will always be the key to my inner soul. And then we have a sketch pad here. There's really not much on it, but the previous owner had wrote like, I heart Troy, also Zach. I think that's really cute. So whoever book this was before, I have your book now, and this note is really cute. So whoever had this before, I think your note is really cute.